Yeah, it's not like a decision or anything. And we'll need to do it there as well. But first of all, I need to go and relieve the siege. Particularly while a large portion of their army is not around to stop me. Goblin nest gone? No, there's still a goblin nest there. We'll leave an army behind, just in case that's what fixes this. Alright, really big fight. 40,000 dwarves versus, what was it, 70,000 hobgoblins? I still have the better morale. They're still using small cast iron cannon versus my chambered demi-cannon. We are a mil-tech ahead of them. They're on 15, we're on 16. 17,000 against 49,000 in the front line. My guys are not drilled. Actually, that's not true. They are still drilled. And their guys are not drilled. Hobgoblin musketeers, who are a 2-2, 1-1, 2-2, versus my war wagons, which are a 2-3, 1-1, 2-3. So we are slightly better than they are, pip-wise. And we just do huge amounts of damage. They actually withdrew from that themselves. Didn't want to continue fighting me there. Quite reasonable. Development in tardigrade rod has increased. That's good. Now, where was the other place? Mastani. Here. I'm going to need to look out for, like, 90,000 hobgoblins coming through these tunnels at me. 30,000 against 30,000. We just stack wiped one of their armies. That's good. You go and take Robert Rod. Mastani Rod's been done. Oh, I'm automatically taking that because it's adjacent to a fort. So you go and stop these guys from pushing out. And we'll let the fort retake the province. Like so. Robert Rod's been done. Where is Holland Rod? Holland Rod's been done. And not a bad person. Rod's also been done. Cities demand old rights. As we look to centralise the state, we inevitably infringe upon the autonomy of the urban dwellers, who have always existed under a different code of rules than their rural brethren. The cities actively resist pressure to be brought under more uniform rules and regulations, and demand the old rights be respected. So the merchants gain loyalty and lose some reform progress. I am actually okay with that. Robert Rod, is that where Robert Cop is? Maybe. Must destroy every goblin nest in our borders. Face off against their biggest forces. This isn't even their biggest forces? Are you considered a nest? No. No, you just have the old hold. Which... I think I am going to need to cut you in half. I'm going to stick Exemplo on there. Here they come again. Invading goblins! Hold your ground! This time they do have to siege it. Okay. Well, that at least is better. Ruh. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and recruit a 4th general, seeing as we can. And then this way, each of our 4 units can have their own commander. So this is going to be Ishiku. 4-3-3-2. That's good enough. That would be for you. No, 6-2-6-3. Never mind. Misread that. That was you. I thought it was you. Oh man. Both Nems and Fur and Greybeard are both fire damage buffs. Yeah, I know you can do the trade map mode. You can see them there. I just currently don't have the armies to cover everything. And I think I do need to target down the command first. So those have been held. We're going to go and start sieging stuff down with him. Where's the nearest one for you? You can go there. And if we need to respond to other threats, then we can respond to them. Took out another loan. I can advance in admin tech, and I should. Gets me the extra 20% production efficiency, which is going to hopefully boost how much money I'm making. I'm going to stop doing corruption. I'll lose the prestige. 18,000 against 38. We are already consolidated. 5.8 morale against their 3.5. More goblins coming in. Always at the old hold. Thankfully our armies are quite significantly stronger than theirs. Huzzah! And they are suffering the penalty of attacking into a hold now. Where was the goblin's nest? It was Mastani, wasn't it? Yeah, you go and stand in Mastani in that case. They are definitely doing damage to us. No, I didn't kill them. And another one rose up. God damn it. War taxes? Yeah, probably should. The arrival. Goblins in untold numbers have begun to assault us from every direction. We're being threatened by a veritable sea of goblins. We must ready ourselves for the coming tide. The gates must be closed. Okay. Well, the majority of them rose up out of the gate, so I think I'm just going to have you, once you're done with that, going down there, because you've basically got to stay here in the north to deal with the attacks on the actual capital, because losing that again would be incredibly bad. And we're just going to have to keep on swatting the commander side whenever we see them. Well, at the end of this, we should at least have really good army tradition. So, you know, positives. Gotta think positive. You can close them manually with a decision. See, that was not there earlier. I think it has to have triggered the next wave. Because I did keep on checking this. So, not a bad person can be closed with that. It doesn't cost anything, it's just another uprising. Go ahead. Here comes the command of the massive wave again. Glory of the army! Our glorious army is enhancing the prestige of our nation. Loans, meanwhile, are being renewed. Why does this always happen when I'm at war with the command? I don't know! This time, though, it was my fault. Well, no it wasn't. It's just that I declared war on the command. Actually, to be fair, I declared war on them last time as well. Oh! We can now start rebuilding Dwarves. Because we have admin 16 now. That is going to have to wait until this crisis is over, because there's no way I want to keep repeating that. Alright, where's the next tunnel? Mastani. Which you are sitting on. Maybe I have to get rid of you? There we go, destroy goblin nest. Oh no, that's Robert Rod. Where's the one on Mastani? There. That's where it is. Ah! 24,000 men short out of the 28 that I need. So I think I need to, after this, spend just a little bit of time reinforcing. Although I think that this is going to allow me to free up some of my forces here in the north. And thank God for having defensiveness right now. Nasty Tooth. Mounted over an old and unknown gigantic beast, a goblin who calls himself Nasty Tooth has begun to assault our realm with a horde larger than anything we've seen yet. We must strike this wretch down. To arms! Can I talk about this mod, please? It's a mod. You can play it. I don't really know what you want me to say. And also, bit distracted at the moment, thwarting a giant invasion of goblins. 42,000. That's basically going to require both of these armies to deal with that. You're at minus 28. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge these two forces together. And then we'll go and deal with the command. Another uprising! Huzzah! Just what I always wanted. Yay. Morland, end of internal conflicts. That's good for you. Robert Rod, meanwhile, has been retaken. There is another goblin nest we could destroy, which is Holland Rod, which I'm guessing is... No, that's Robert. Where's Holland? There's Holland. I don't think that Holland Rod's army is going to be able to deal with that just yet. You go ahead and destroy those, and then head over here. Meanwhile, your 9,000 men, which is primarily artillery in the front row, like they are doing double damage, because they're in the front, but they're also taking double damage, which right now I can't really afford. Glory Seeker, Ishiku. Alright, so... you two come down here, because I think we've now dealt with... Yeah, this northern quadrant is now more or less secure. We just need to deal with that one, which is Holland Rod, but I really need these two armies together, and in fact, you probably need to back the heck off. Oh, no, you did win. Seriously? Come on! I think there's just a queue of them waiting to appear. Okay. 33,000 short. Oh, man. Alright, so their biggest forces have now arrived. So we need to destroy every goblin nest and just kill all the remnants of their forces now. We should be able to defeat the command relatively easy. I mean, just force them back again. They still have 98,000 soldiers somewhere. Oh, they're here. Of course they're here. Alright, 30,000 of you, go. Do a quick shift consolidate there. Those 27,000 don't seem particularly interested in getting involved, which is probably good for us. You kind of need to stay where you are. In fact, that guy, are you anything special? 2, 3, 4, 1. No. Gotrek Bronzebeard? I beg your pardon? Why the hell have they got Gotrek leading the traitor? The Horde curse got to him. He started accepting money from the goblins. Actually, yeah, there is one over here, isn't there? There. Let's go and close that, first of all, in Hollenrod. Because this army is still just going to sit back and just replenish. Which is fine. Oh my god, we're going to be in so much debt after this. 14,000 and counting. Destroy the goblin nest. First of all, consolidate. Then destroy the goblin nest. In Hollenrod, yes. Huzzah! Overwhelming firepower! Should be able to beat you relatively easily. We did. That fort's going to hold out for a long time. That's now actually going to be a defensive battle because they're now on my fort. Thank you. So Hollenrod's dead. Which I think was actually the last one. No, there's one here. Which you can go and deal with. No, that's dangerous. Let's bring in the reinforcements. We'll go with our 2-6 fire guys. Just to make sure that we can fight another uprising. That's okay. It's literally just the one gate now. You... Oops. Go and stay. Oh, you're already moving. So be it. Let's get the consolidations done. We're defeating them. 42,000 stack is on the move. We're going to attack you. Okay, let's close this bloody gate. Oh, the big stack's attacking me. Good. I get to fight him when I'm defending. 3,000 a tick. Ouch. Thank God for cannons. Alright, so that should be the last of the goblin gates. Yep, now I just need to kill these 2 stacks. And the goblin tide is over. And then I can go and deal with the command. Who is still very patiently resieging stuff. And I'm still gonna be like 20,000 short in terms of soldiers. Oh man. Thankfully Ovdal Kanzad itself has a crazy good defense. 114%. Except when they stole it right at the start. Global trade, hello! Goods have been moved across the continent since antiquity, but there is previously limited to a set number of routes and goods, such as the manufactured goods of Rahan and Yanshin finding their way across the Gulf of Rahan along the Golden Highway. All trade is now increasingly becoming part of a greater world network. With the discovery of Alantir, sea routes across Sahel and the crossing of the Ocean of the Lost, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mines in Amadia is now being boxed and taken to Kano all the way to Yanshin and Rahen. Iron mines and brought in Garudia is being sold in West Sahan by Demirian merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the southeast, not Asian trade sphere. Local Roheni merchants are investing in future Kanorian trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. We should be getting... Come on. Thank you. Institution spread here. We are. We're getting like the maximum amount of institution spread, so I'm going to sacrifice money for a time to go with even more spread. We're now getting 136% spread. Ah, cannon go boom. Cannon go really good boom. I got the mod yesterday, though I've played 15 hours on it since. Pretty well done. Yeah, I'm really liking this so far. Maybe worth taking the 5-year piece with the command to recover. Nah, we're good. Their window of opportunity is rapidly closing. Because now the only thing that's going to be holding me back is a lack of manpower. But considering the damage that I can do to them, that's not going to be a problem. Although they are going to take that hold, which would be a bit annoying. Let's start you moving up there. The tide recedes. For years, our army has clashed with the goblin tide. Well, more like a year. Battles have been fought, people have died. But now we can finally look forwards to the future. Serpent Spine Defender for 100 years. Morale of armies plus 15%, infantry combat plus 10, prestige plus 1, splendor plus 1, military advisor cost minus 20, 50 prestige, and most importantly, actually, 50 legitimacy. I'll take that. Thank you. And we still have the old hold, which I'm guessing we can now actually go and explorify. Oh god, even stronger armies. Yep. My morale is now 6.7. Dame's Crown, growth of the perfume industry. A growing merchant class as well as increasingly demanding social code amongst the nobility, the upper classes, has led to an increased demand for perfume. The halls of the grand palaces are now expected to have a likeable scent as well as a majestic decor. This has led to a surge in the demand for products such as frankincense, myrrh and other scented products for the making of perfume in Einway. The refinement of local flowers and foreign scented goods have even grown into a major industry of itself. So incense is now grown in Einway. They lose their textile manufacturer but gain a trade station, and the price of incense goes up by 20%. Okay, how much more do I have to proclaim the restoration of the Dwarven Empire? I suspect a fair amount. I need to have 25 owned provinces. I currently have 7. And I also need to have Amaldir, which is the old capital, which is up here, owned by Shattered Crown. Although Shattered Crown is currently fighting against Harrow's Oldham and losing. But yeah, we have quite a lot of distance to make up. Wait. No. You're going the indoor route. Go along the bloody roads. That's what they're there for. Okay, 6,000 manpower still to come in. We could drop professionalism for manpower, but also... Nah. It's just a number. It's just a number. And now to go and smack the command for not completely dominating me. They actually kind of, like, let off a little bit. They were like, alright, you got problems to deal with. Go ahead and deal with them, and then we'll fight properly. I'm like, that's remarkably honest and honourable of the hobgoblins there. Bofa Ironhammer is building up tardigrade. And that army has actually just left. You know what? You go and stay here. And then the rest of your armies go north. I'll just leave a crew of about 20,000 behind. We'll give you a general, which is going to be Exemplar. 35%. They are actually sieging this place annoyingly quickly. 60-day phase. 95% defensiveness. Oh, it's because this hold is already damaged. And they do have a 21% siege ability. Then again, my siege ability is like 50. Hobgoblin majority flees. So be it. A rush of merchants. Trade expansion has led to a growing desire amongst our merchants to start new trade ventures outside of our borders. So we can get the extra merchants or extra tax. I think, considering we're currently spreading institutions and our trade income is really not that impressive, we're going to go for the tax income. Oh, good, it held. I'm hoping that I can relieve this siege now. Yep. Oh, hi, guys! Wait, did you just bypass my fort? You totally did. Picked a bit of a bad fight down there. Because now... Oh, no, I'm attacking. But my damage, 6.8 morale versus their 4.6. Discipline's the same, but I do have that 0.3 tactics advantage because Miltech 16. But I'm going to be taking losses here that I really shouldn't be taking, but we did win. Okay, so their armies have basically got to come in through there. Here come all the loans. This is a 20k stack. This is a 40. You go ahead and split up now as well. And we'll start retaking this territory. They're down to just a 3 war enthusiasm. So hopefully we can take more of the mountains, the caverns around here. Because for absolutely, I have got to take this. The Tamivar Breach is a problem because I've got to put a fort there because then we're guarding this, and we're guarding this. Yeah, I know there's another hold over there, but considering the problems that having this as just an open door have caused, I really want to get that breach closed so I can stick a fort there. The plight of Hul-az-Karazol. All of Ovdal Kanzad suffers in war, but the provinces that lie in the path of the enemy suffer the worst. What appears to a commoner or a soldier as a convenient source of supplies is often all the common people have. I have 0 war exhaustion. What's your problem? Bastards. Hey, Faceless. You go and sit on that fort.